Oh, I'm gonna write on this blackboard. Let's go here. In terms of mechanical ability, let's talk about a few things. Edit plays. So what we want to be doing here is when we're taking a wall, let's say we're here, my beautiful stick figure drawing, and this is a wall, right? Let's just assume that we're covered here, and there's an enemy right here. Yeah, thank you for the prime, my brother. Appreciate that. Enjoy the emote. So this is you, right? You're a smiley face, bro. Things are going great. You're in your box. We're very happy. All is good in the world. And you guys are fighting simultaneously for this wall. Both of you want this wall. However, what you notice is this guy right here, he doesn't have anything under him. He doesn't have a cone. Let's say that you, for argument's sake, you've already got your cone under you, right? This is your cone. You're on the cone. Imagine that this summit is a cone. So what you want to be doing when you're breaking into this box is you want to pickaxe this, right? This is the move. If it's wood, you pickaxe twice. If it's brick, you pickaxe 3 times. If it's metal, you pickaxe 4 times. Okay? 2, 3, 4. Done. What you'll be doing is, you know, it may even be 3 for metal. That's the change. I can't remember. It's just one of those things where I know it just based by looking at the numbers. But if you're more of like a associated with this type of swing sort of deal, that's what we'll do. So we'll assume this is wood. So it's 2 swings. So you'll do this. You'll do 2 swings of the pickaxe. Then you'll do ramp. Then you'll do wall. Okay, you'll do this with a 1/10 of a second swap time or less. Then you'll edit the wall. Like so. Actually, you know what? Let me take that back. In this situation, you'd edit the wall like so. If this is your wall, you're going to edit these tiles. These are the tiles you're editing. Okay? Then you're going to edit ramp. If you're looking at it, just imagine that this is the ramp here. Right? Let's just imagine, for argument's sake, that that's a ramp. It's kind of diagonal. What you're going to edit for this one is this side, this shaded side, the left side. And this is because you want right-hand peak, right? So that's the one thing I noticed, Reaper, when I was watching you, is whenever you did your edit plays, it was seemingly non-committal. You weren't exactly sure what you wanted to do, what your goal was before you started. It was just sort of like swinging for the sake of swinging, and then like trying to maybe do a replace. And then when you did do a replace, it was like a half-hearted edit that wasn't really thought through, where sometimes you're editing directly into a player's crosshair. Do 2 swings, do a ramp and a wall, so that way your ramp's going to go through, and then your wall's going to place, right? So it'll be similar to like, almost, it'll seem like it's instant for them, and it'll catch them off guard. They'll kind of panic. They'll be holding their wall or whatever they're holding, and then they'll turn and they'll try and do like an edit out the side. And you can either do one of 2 things. You can do this part right here that I've laid out for you. Option A. Or you can do option B, which is something that only comes with flow, really, which is predict. And move. So if you're not going to be doing your 2 swings, ramp wall, edit ramp for the right hand peak, and then take a pump shot before they can edit out the side. This all needs to happen in under half a second. I mean, I'm not even messing around here. Like as soon as that second swing hits, it needs to be ramp wall, edit, shot. It needs to be happening before they can even think about confirming an edit to get out. It needs to be like this. Just like that. Just at that tempo. Right? Get that tempo in your head. If you're not comfortable doing it that fast, go into creative and practice until you are comfortable. That's all I can say. Now, the second option, and I'd only even imagine that you should be doing the second option if you're already prepared for option A, is let's say you're doing it and you miss your ramp, or like you miss your wall edit the first time. You know you've lost this tempo, right? You've lost this. If you've lost that and you go like this, and that's where you stop, what you should be doing is immediately looking to move. You should be going, okay, I'm going to put a cone under me, I'm going to edit the cone, I'm going to predict which side he's coming out of, and whatever side he's going to come out of, I'm doing this. I'm putting the floor there, I'm putting the cone above it, and I'm waiting. So if the player is here, right, and he's sad because he's getting fucking shit on, he's thinking, oh man, dude, I'm getting shit on, I need to leave. And you're like over here or something, and you're like, hell yeah, dude. Dude's getting shit on. Your pickaxe. Your shovel pickaxe, because you're a total killer. It's like an umbrella, but nobody cares. And you're like, I'm shitting on this dude. And he's like, fuck this, I don't want to get shit on anymore. And he's trying to edit out. What you do is you go, all right, man, I missed my edit. I missed my rhythm. This is not a thing anymore. That's no longer a rhythm. It's not happening. So rather than just do this, right? Rather than doing ramp wall, edit, fuck, I missed it, edit, he's already gone. What you're going to do is ramp wall, edit, I missed my edit. Okay, I'm immediately going up and over by putting a ramp under me. I'm going to place a cone, I'm going to place a floor, I'm going to do a double edit right into his face, and I'm going to jump on him. That means I might put a ramp here, then I might edit that ramp. I might, you know what I mean? There's so many different ways, and that's why I hesitate to say, yeah, this is the option B for everybody. Because it just isn't feasible. It isn't feasible for that to be option B for everybody. Because some people don't have that rhythm down and that mechanical muscle memory down. You just have to be grinding this in playground, or excuse me, in creative every day. And if you're not, and you're not ready for it, how can you possibly expect yourself to execute that under pressure? How? How is it possible? And the answer is, the only way it's possible is if you get so lucky. You just get lucky, dude. If you're not ready for it, then you're going to get lucky. And you're going to go, fuck, that was sick. And then you're going to try and do it, and you're going to die 15 times and lose 700 points in arena. So get into a freaking creative. Go do an edit course. And I want you to do this over and over again. Edit wall, edit ramp. Ramp wall, edit ramp. Ramp wall, edit ramp. Do it over and 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 over until you're doing it 8 or 9 out of 10 times in a row smoothly with this tempo. Right? And you can go slow first. There's nothing wrong with going slow. You can do this when you're practicing. You can go like this. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, next. 1, 2, 3, 4, next. There's nothing wrong with that. And over time, that muscle memory is going to deepen. You're going to get more into the groove, and then it's going to go, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm kind of getting this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pretty soon, you're going to be moving like a machine through those edits. And then when it comes down to crunch time, and there's a guy right here, and you're breaking in, it's not even gonna be a question, dude. You're already in before he's even thinking about what he's gonna be doing next. You know, you're thinking about what you're eating for dinner, and he's like freaking out, holding his wall. Okay. So before you think about predicting an enemy's movement, you need to have the basic muscle memory down of how to get into a box. As a matter of fact, I'll probably just leave it at that for this VOD. Just work on your edit plays, man. Work on your edit plays. Work on these edit plays, because if you don't, you're never going to be able to win on a consistent basis box fighting. So what I recommend you do is rather than play arena and farm and loot and shit that you're not even ready for, to be quite frank with you, Rather than doing all of that, you should get into a creative. You should be doing building warm-ups to get your hands warm. You should be doing aiming warm-ups to get your sight warm, and then just drill edit courses. Drill edit courses like a fiend. Do edit courses until you're missing edits because you're so tired, right? As soon as you tell that you're starting to fall off and you're getting tired and your mind's wandering or you're missing a bunch, just stop, right? That means you've had enough. Get up, go get a drink of water, eat something, relax, go for a walk, do something other than play Fortnite. But you really should be doing this until it is second nature. And I'm not just saying this because I think that this is going to work. Good. 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 You need to do them more because you're not doing them correctly. And an edit course also isn't just going into an edit course and editing the piece that's in front of you. An edit course means you're editing the pieces in front of you in a thoughtful way that promotes a good right-hand shoulder peek. And also, every time there isn't a piece there built on the grid. For example, if you're editing through this, you're going this way, you're editing this ramp, then you're editing this wall, and you're moving forward. If there's nothing here, if that is empty, what you need to be doing is you need to put your own ramp and your own wall and then edit through. And it should be just as fast. You should have no issue placing a ramp and a wall with nothing there, running full speed, holding W and editing through it and not losing your sprint. There should be no issue with that. As a matter of fact, you should be able to do that for the entire length of a 60 by 60 island. You should just be able to do that the whole way with minimal error. Let me tell you a little story. When I was training for PAX West last year in the summer, when it was just playground, I would farm up 6,000 mats by myself in a playground. I would go to Loot Lake. I would build one level above Loot Lake. And I would go all the way across one direction, all the way across Loot Lake, doing ramp wall, edit, edit, ramp wall, edit, edit, ramp wall, edit, edit, turn around, go up one layer and do it again. And I would go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And I would do that until I was exhausted and I could not do it anymore. And that probably wasn't healthy looking back on it, but there's plenty of people who have not even considered the idea of building pieces and then editing through them, like building their own pieces and then editing through those pieces. They just think, oh, I'm going to go and do an edit course. I'm going to edit pieces that are already there. And it's like, well, how are they getting there in the first place? There's never going to be edit pieces just there for you in game. So why are you not building your own? You know? It doesn't make sense. Where's the line of thought there? I love you, DeVita. I tried to write on the Twitch chat and I just realized that nobody can see that, so yeah, that's it for the edits, man. Think about that. Chew on that for a bit. Let me know what you think.